Hello there, my name's Bev Taylor and I'm a career coach. I'm a career coach who's looking for women who are fed up with their jobs, women who have this niggling feeling that they need to be doing something different. Some of the women that I'm looking for actually know exactly what they want to do. They may want to go for a major career shift into a completely different sector, or they may want to go for a promotion, or it could be that you've got this dream of working for yourself. As a career change coach, I've been trying to think, how do I get to women? How do I help them make those career changes? It's something that's really important to me. It took me quite a long time to actually make the changes. And one of those reasons was because I didn't think I had a business bone in my body. And so I put it off for ever such a long time. There came a point in time when I realized that really, for everything that was happening inside of me, I had no choice. So because I want you to have a sense of what it's like to be a part of the Career Change Academy, I've actually created 4 free webinars. It was about 2 years ago that I created a short ebook entitled The 7 Mistakes That Women Make That Stop Them from Making Career Changes. So these first 4 webinars are really a taster of that ebook. I didn't want to leave my ebook just kind of sitting on my computer somewhere or anybody else's computer really. I kind of realized that I wanted to make sure that it was out there because I think it's so important. We often get all tied up in our world, and I don't want you to make these mistakes. I want you to do something about it. So here are the titles, and here's a little bit about the actual webinars. Webinar number 1. We handcuff ourselves to stuff and people and traditions and beliefs and things like that. This webinar really speaks to the mistake that says, I couldn't possibly do this because if I did this, it would really destroy our family life. It would change people. The way people would see me is different as well. And it could be that you've got this belief somewhere inside of you that says, I couldn't really do that. So some of this stuff and people is actually you. It's not other people. And that's the truth. We're in quite a different world. And honestly, a lot of times our family and our friends around us are there to support us. Of course, there'll be a few people who will tell you, no, don't do it, don't do it. And if they're telling you that, then that's a part of what I want to address in this very first webinar. Mistake number 2, we believe the I'm too old myth. Now, it won't have escaped your attention that I'm less on the starting part of a career, more on the ending part of the career. So about 8 years ago when I decided to actually work for myself, or it was that thing that was going around in my mind, I won't lie to you, that was one of the first things that I thought about. I kind of thought, I can't do this, I'm too old. But it didn't take me very long to realize that that was just a myth. It was just something that I cooked up. And why was that? Well, I guess because all of my life I've never seen age as being something that actually should ever stop somebody. And that can mean if you're on the other end where you're just starting off. Because some people, including you, could think, well, I'm too young. What gives me the right to do this? It really doesn't matter. What I want to say to you is, and I want to work on this myth is, if you've got something burning inside of you that you know you need to do and you can't sleep at night, then let's do this thing. Webinar number 3. We ignore our VIP. Most of us know that a VIP is a very important person. In this instance, our VIP is our voice of insight and purpose. Sometimes if you've been waiting a really long time to actually fulfill a dream, or you get too busy, we sometimes forget that there is that voice inside of us, that there is a purpose that we've always sort of known. So this will be a webinar that will actually help you get in touch with that, reminding you of how important it is that you live out a part of your purpose. Our purpose changes a lot through our lives. But if you're thinking about it, and if you're here watching me, then there's some purpose going on for you, and there's some insight that you need to be listening to. So that's what webinar number 3 is all about. Webinar number 4, We fail to stop and watch the leaves fall, or the crocus raise through the ground, or the flowers grow. It's really not about the season. What it's about is taking time for ourselves. This webinar is very much about mindfulness. Mindfulness is something that the NHS uses. It's something that even members of Parliament have called people in and said, please teach us how to do this. A lot of schools are beginning to use mindfulness as well. Mindfulness teaches you how to live day by day. So that's it. That's the titles. That's a little bit about me. That's a tiny bit also about the Career Change Academy. I would love to talk to you. I would love to be speaking to you on these webinars. Please contact me on my mobile number on 07816 499 503 or bev@careerchangeacademy.co.uk to know more. Take care, and I look forward to speaking to you. Bye-bye.